Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. Yeah, we take a look at the WTI chart first, then we can also take a look at Brent crude oil. We can see that the market is turning down from resistance. Okay, so it seems to follow still the white count, the white scenario. Yeah, we talked in the previous video about, yep, surely, the low could be in the yellow count. Yeah, this is the potential ABC structure to the downside. But as long as I don't see an initial 5-wave pattern to the upside, I cannot confirm that, especially as the price hasn't broken above resistance. There's been a poke above resistance here, yeah. That was on Friday, but no break. Okay, no sustained break, and that's what we need to see with such a wave 4. So the white count is still, as it seems, in control with a wave 1 to the downside, wave 2 to the upside, wave 3 to the downside, A, B, C in wave 4, and now we could be in this 5th wave to the downside. Obviously, this needs to be further confirmed, but it seems to be going that way. And if we now next week see a further decline, ideally below the $69.20 level, that would be good confirmation that indeed the 5th wave is unfolding. I think already now it seems to be really in control because the rally into resistance, even though it was a strong wave 4, but it was just corrective. As I always say, as long as we only see a 3-wave move up, it easily allows still for downside. Also, for the yellow count, which is the more bullish, directly bullish version of the directly bullish scenario, the minimum requirement for at least a diagonal pattern would have been the 1.236 Fibonacci extension, and that's at $79.86, and it didn't get there. It ended at around $79.30. I know only a few cents, but I like that precision because it tells me, when does which count get in control and so on. And yep, the yellow count could have gained control with a break above 79.86. Then it should have held a 4th wave and given us a 5th. And then I could have given you the next long trade setup in a wave 2 pullback. But yeah, it didn't want to go there. So there is no confirmation that yellow is playing out at this stage. Still, white seems to be in control. Now, please be aware that now the price has reached this trend line again. So we might see a little bit of a bounce from there. But ultimately, as long as we now stay below the Friday high, we should, it's not last Friday, the Friday before that. So 26th of, what was it? 26th of January, sorry. So we need to stay below that level. Obviously, as long as that's the case, my view is downside pressure remains high and we should complete that 5th wave. Okay, where would be a target? Well, we can calculate that now based on the length of waves 1 through 3. Then we go to the high of the wave 4. And well, one very reasonable level to watch is at the 61.8 extension. That is at $64.33. That would be sort of the area that I'd be watching. Not as, the price needs to go there, but certainly is one of the more reliable targets. Also pay attention to the 78.6 extension, even though I have to say the more likely one would be the 61.8 extension target. So that's WTI. I think no real surprises there. Resistance was there, very visible. There was no sustained break. What did it do? Did it actually close a candle above it? There was, I think, just a close of a 4-hour candle above it. 1 hour. Yeah, spent a bit of time above it, but then couldn't sustain. Just couldn't sustain. And let's take a look at Brent crude as well. So let's just do that. Here the levels are a little bit different, and I think it might have gone a little higher above resistance. Not really, but it looks a little more bullish, you could say, a little more bullish, but also failed to reach that 1.236 extension by far. So yeah, it's only a 3-wave rally. I also assume at the moment that this would be white wave 4, and we could come down now in wave 5. As on the WTI chart, the count is the same. The levels will be slightly different. Could it still turn around from here? Absolutely. but a break below $74.70 would confirm further that the white count is control. The white count never gave up control, as it seems. Still ABC to the upside. Yep. But yeah, also here, a break above the 26th of January high will assume that some kind of a diagonal pattern is unfolding. But for now, yeah, white seems to be in control. Just a short break above resistance, but not a sustained break. And what would be a target range here for that next low? If we get it, and again, I will focus on that as long as we stay below the 26th of January high. So here it's the range between $70.55 and $67.27. We'll see if we see a reaction there. Yeah, I think that's all I can say. I mean, there is one level that I would normally use that, if broken to the upside, will give us a first indication things are again going the other way. And in this case, it would be the $80.39 level, the 50% retracement of the decline. A break above that level is typically a first indication something different is going on. So on the Brent Crude chart, $80.39, pay attention to that level. And on the WTI chart, just to get a first warning, when things could be changing again, it's 75.51. Yeah, that's my update about oil. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you are interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.